floor polishing machines, just so you know.
They what?
Those floor polishing machines, the
Yeah.
big ones that look like it was a Zamboni.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was huge.
They still use them today.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would take two of us to hold the handles, and then it would still swing around and it had a mind of its own. And we said we need to wait on it. And that little Puerto Rican girl liked it so much. She would sit on the thing and it helped. And then they brought that thing to us. And then we'd have to drive it out. Cadre, our trainees, because it was segregated male, female back then. But they bring her out, it was like, oh, okay. And I can't remember her name, but we hollered for her. And she thought it was modified. And they take the rest of us just to polish the floors. But after a while, we would switch off because it wasn't fair for Marcia and I to do that. And for, I'll just say Pee Wee for now. And little Pee Wee was sitting on it. You're sitting in the same position for a while. So we would do our little place and we pass it off to some other stuff we want them to do. You have like an invasive, if you locked yourself out of the water, you would get extra duty. Some extra duty, like they give Marcia like funny ones that we can figure out that the bullshit. So we would do like one time they put us in this vault, had weapons from floor to ceiling, and wall to wall, and have to write down the serial numbers. Well, we wrote it down for about half a while. And I said, wait a minute, Marcia. I said, they have to do a mission inventory and audits. And I said, they're not going to take our numbers. So we already had to go over numbers. We would just start making numbers. We had the same amount of numbers and stuff. And the guy must have heard us or something and heard us get like, and plus there was no light. There was a light like 100 feet up, and it was smaller than a tree light visual. We had to use our big lighters, and they get hot, your thumb gets burned. And until I figured it out, Marcia said, yeah, you're right. So we just started making up numbers, and he came in, and we were supposed to do it for 8 hours, but we'd only done it for about an hour, hour and a half. And he came down, he was, go ahead, get out of here. It's going to be seen, stay visible till the end of the day. And he let us go. But I mean, other girls had their own cannons that they did fire. But they always give us the funny stuff. But and one time we got called in, I think I told you this before, and she was black and I was white, but we were best friends alphabetically. We were always going to the same home. Because I was cook and the team. She was Davis, the first of the team. And through days in the both AITs, we shared the same bunk beds. And then when we got to AIT, we had semi-private rooms where they were actual like bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And we get put in the same place all the time. But they call it the same time because if one got caught, the other one could get away. And they knew somehow that we were doing all this. And it was the two of us. I don't know how, but somebody had loose lips in the head. But she said, from now on, salt and pepper. I was tired of when she called us. She goes, from now on, salt and pepper. If one of you gets busted, you're both busted. So keep that if they didn't slow us down any. Because basic training isn't like that. They want to break you in your personality, especially like if you're too independent or you're your own thinker, that type of thing. So so that they can build you back up is a soldier that thinks like every other soldier. Marsha had a boyfriend named Larry beforehand, and they both told him, so don't never volunteer because you will not ready to do what they consider like, does anybody have a driver's license? Larry had already warned me about that. This little tiny Asian girl raised her hand. They put her on a wheelchair.
Yeah. I know the trick where they ask you who has a driver license. Never say you do.
Yep, yep. In the military, in basic and in AIT especially, you never volunteer for anything because that's part of breaking,
Yeah.
And we had already known, so
Doing some exploring? This is a great place for it.
Put her on the wheelbarrow. She was tiny, but and then he crumpled her boyfriend. And Larry told both of us it's a mental game. Keep your sense of humor. Be appropriate when you're supposed to be. Have a little fun. Don't lose yourself. And so I had a little more sense of humor than she did. And I had a little more sense of wanting the danger of getting caught or getting away with it than she did. So I took a lot of it because she was in on it. But, yeah, we were partners in everything, Wi-Fi and everything.
Yeah.
She turned her head looking for me, and I was looking for her. We made eye contact. She was, you're my partner. She didn't give me a choice. But that's why I was looking around for her, because I was going to say, you're my choice. You're my partner.